Mark Davis, talk to me. Are we live?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Don't tell me that, man. This is way too much aggravation.
Complete post details.
All right. You think we're on YouTube?
Primary election.
Let's check this Facebook shit. Like, if you guys are at home and there's somebody here watching us and we don't know what we're doing, please forgive us. This is the first time. Please be gentle with us. We are live streaming Virgins. We've only done this pre-recorded style. So we are checking now. Are we live? We do not appear to be live.
All right, I think we're live on Facebook.
I'm taking away your TV.
Are we?
Damn, now. All right, and then go live. I think we're live on Instagram.
Oh, okay. We're on your. I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. That would explain.
Hello.
Are we on Mark Davis or are we on Mark Davis for Congress 16?
We're on Mark. We're on my
No, there we are.
Congress. Yep, we're on the Congress ones. So. All
Okay.
right, cool. All right, who do we want to bring on here? So
here he is. Go ahead and look at the screen here, buddy. Can you see me?
Second.
All right. And is Instagram working? Do we have any knowledge if Instagram is working?
I think it is.
Okay.
All right.
Let's fucking refresh this thing. I don't think I have any way to check if our Instagram is working while I'm using the phone. Well, let's try it. Fuck it.
No, we got a bunch of people on. Yeah, it's working. People are saying it's working.
For all you folks at home, I want to thank you for confirming that this stupid stream is working right now, because we have no idea what we're doing. We are
watch for people in the.
I cannot do both, Mark. I'm a simple man. All I'm capable of is to probably stare at this phone and talk and look at your blurry ass, and maybe answer questions.
No, watch for people on the stage, because you got to bring them in, right? If there's a candidate that jumps on. Yeah.
So, folks, what's going on here is your favorite political candidate, Mark Davis, candidate for Congress in Florida's District 16, is bringing on a number of guests tonight for our live stream of the primaries, the Florida primaries. The doors are closing on that in the next 40 minutes. I think maybe Pensacola might be going later, but that's probably all MAGA anyway, so I don't know who cares about that. But here in our districts, we hope to have a lot of guests on. Mark, I don't know who you've got lined up. It's a surprise for me. All I'm here to do is press a button. I think I've successfully done that. I've done my part today, and I'm sure the people would love to hear from you, because in a minute, I'm going to get up and take this thing into my fucking car, and I'm going to be driving and talking at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just shooting off that link.
You're shooting it off, folks.
To a couple people. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, and you're still extremely blurry. I'm wondering how you are able to hold a conversation in that house with such poor reception. It must be very difficult. It must be terribly difficult for you.
It might just be you. It might just be you that's seeing that.
Why is it got to be me?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Because right now you're black, as in you're gone.
What are you? Oh, I am. Oh.
Yeah, we see nothing. I see an M. I see a letter M for Mark. For maybe he's there, maybe he's not. Folks, we're supposed to have on.
All right, cool.
Okay, there he's back. We're supposed to have on Ronnie, who's the Nazi hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie Rivera, Nazi hunter.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's the first black Nazi hunter, but he might be. And he's in District 6, right?
Yep.
Okay, and he's going to take care of that fat prick Randy Fine, who's really just one of the most repugnant people in American government. And in today's day and age, that's an accomplishment. I mean, I really don't even know what to say. He is god awful, and he was arrested today, as I understand it. Um, and maybe Mark, you have more news on that. That would be great.
Who was arrested?
Was Randy Fine arrested today for committing mail fraud? Do we know? Do we know about that?
Yeah. I know
Probably
that there
not.
was a video going around that he was like
Yeah,
rifling through people's mail.
yeah, he hasn't been
But
arrested yet, sadly, and we really got to get on that as a society. We got to get on righting the wrongs, and I think that's one reason why you're running for government, running for office, is that people like Randy Fine are they just operate with impunity. The guy, we know he's fraudulently put in votes on the state Senate floor, as I recall, and now he's rifling through people's mail, which you cannot do. And he's just doing it. He's caught on camera doing it because he's a fascist piece of shit. Now we have our first guest. We have our first guest. It's a Sharon Jefferson. Can I know who Sharon Jefferson is before we bring her on?
she is running for school board in District 2, I believe.
District 2. Where the hell is that? Jacksonville?
That's in not in the congressional district, in Manatee.
Manatee. Got it. District 2.
Yeah.
Understood. Here she comes, but no one can see you, by the way, which may be for the
Okay.
best.
Just a sec. Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Can you hear us? Sharon, you are live. For better or worse, we are live.
Can't see anything.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? We're yelling.
Hey.
We can hear you.
Yes. We hear her air conditioning probably more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Just probably at a polling station. Hello. Can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so we're having a little bit of echo in your phone, Sharon.
Yeah.
So I think don't put us on your Bluetooth or anything. Just talk to us like you would talk on the phone.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you all for inviting me. I'm out running around right now trying to visit all the precincts in District 2. So I
Awesome.
appreciate the opportunity to come on and talk about why it's important and to elect me for the school board for District 2.
Yes.
So um, Braden the Times did not lie. I know a lot of people question them at sometimes, but it is a fact that I have the most hands-on experience um, in working with schools in District 2 as an educator for almost 27 years, as working as a district instructional support specialist, working as a nonprofit and community leader, specifically in the District 2 communities. So, um, my plan is simple: is to make sure that we address the underlying issues that our children and families have to what that they face in District 2. Um, the whole Manatee County, we have about 58.9% of students who are economically disadvantaged. And so, obviously, when we look at our District 2, which consists of most of our Title I schools, that number obviously is higher. And so, with that, it comes with that comes other problems or concerns that our students have. Um, and we want, and if we're not prioritizing their social, emotional needs. It really doesn't matter, how much money we put into buildings or how great the teachers are. If our children are still dealing with some of their challenging issues related to poverty, then it's going to be difficult for us to help them thrive. And so
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we prioritize their needs, address the underlying issues. We have to address the root causes if we want to see long term success.
Yeah. So tell me, since it's getting close to the end of the election here, which cities are you over? Because you have to be in that specific district, right, to vote for you?
Yes, District 2, it is in Palmetto and Bradenton, all Manatee County, some parts of Ellington, Samoset, Oneiko. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so that's a pretty populated area. So, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
it's important to get out there and vote. Dr. Sharon Jefferson, I know that it's a no party affiliate type run, but I know your values line up, with the progressive movement and our type of audience. So I really appreciate you running and getting out there. I know you're getting to the end of it, but I think it's also important that people know that if they get out and vote for you, enough people get out and vote for you that you get over 50% of the vote, you
Yes.
win, right?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So
Let's
get
do
up,
it. So
go. If you're in Palmetto, if you're in Bradenton,
Bradenton,
right? Where else did
Oneiko,
you say?
Samoset, Ellington. Oneiko, Samoset, Ellington.
Okay.
It definitely
Okay.
won't
So
be a
that's
wastable. Yes, because I've been bragging. I've been saying I'm the most qualified, and that is true. And District Two
mhm,
deserves the most qualified and experienced because the issues are special, and we need someone that um, is has the capability of building relationships throughout District Two to be able to raise up our standards for our kids and our families.
agreed. All right. So get out there. Go vote for Sharon, Dr.
Yes,
Sharon
thank you.
Jefferson. Yes. Thank you for
Thank
popping
you.
on. I'll let you go. I know you probably got some last minute campaigning to do here. So
Yes. Thank you so much. How
thank
do I
you.
get out of here? How do I get
You're
out?
stuck
You're
forever. I don't
welcome,
know.
Sharon.
I'm going to X out. Thank you.
That sounds good.
Just X out. See you later.
Okay.
Good luck.
Cool. All right. Anybody
There you
else?
go, man. That's our first and only guest so far. I know that you've invited quite a number of people. I think that's terrific. You can hear me all right?
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay, cool.
You're a little bit blurry too, though.
That's
Oh, I just
probably
lost
because
you.
I'm literally driving.
Yeah, I'd imagine. No,
So
so
literally on
yeah,
the move as we do this.
it was a little bit hard to hear. So that was Dr. Sharon Jefferson. She's running in District 2, and she is a Democrat. She is on the Manatee Democrat page. So her values line up with the progressive movement. But she's fantastic. I've talked to her a couple times. But yeah, get out and vote for Sharon, and then Chantel Wilford is the other. Um, the other district that we have to pay attention to. I think she's running District 5. We need to get out and vote for her. She's the Democrat running in that district.
So
But
you're
anyway,
talking Manatee County specifically, school board, and you've said it before. School board it's as important as anything else that you could run for. There's no greater responsibility that we have than to teach our kids. Period. And
agreed.
to give them the proper guidance and the proper education and the proper background, because we know that, and it's sad. I mean, I never thought about it as a kid. Probably didn't think about it even in my 20s, but there's an agenda to deprive our kids of a proper education because someone with a good education is harder to control. They're harder to mislead. Um, Someone with a good education can earn more money and is therefore going to be less controllable to, you know, the people that own, um, the owners of this country, as George Carlin would say. And you know, part of it is they want to, there's a South will rise again kind of component with what's going on out
Mhm.
there, and there's just pure whitewashing and racism. There's no other way
Yeah.
to put it. And that's a lot of what's driving these school district races. This goes back a couple of years now. This is actually not news, and we've seen it on the East Coast where we are, and you see it on the West Coast of Florida where you are. And this, I'm sure, is not exclusive to Florida. That these fights, these moms for liberty, fascists, are throughout the country. They're terrible people, and they're bad for our kids. They want to
Hmm.
indoctrinate our kids. They want to get their fake Christian values, not even real Christian values, although that shouldn't be in schools either. They want to put their fake Christian values into our school systems, and I think it's abhorrent and it's detrimental and dangerous. And I won't be party to it. Like I've this goes back a couple of years, but this was going on the east coast of Florida even as far back as 10 years ago, and I would go to board meetings and say my piece about it. So
Hmm.
this is in of itself is not new, but it's more prevalent than it's ever been, in my opinion, just my observation.
Yeah.
Um, Mark, what other districts are you looking at? What other races are you looking at here in Florida?
I mean, there's a lot of good ones. Ronnie Murchison Rivera, that one sticks out. I'll just hit him up again just because I think he's probably classified right now as the underdog. He's a little bit, I think he's a little bit behind Eric Yonst right now as far as who's expected to win. And a lot of that's just based off of who raises the most money, and a lot of it doesn't really matter. They're not actually running real polls.
Yeah,
But so anyway, I think that's an important one. He's going up against Randy Fine, which we're all sick of him in Florida. He's an embarrassment. I know Randy doesn't even live in District 6. I know he lives like way outside of District 6. The guy is a complete animal. He is. I know we throw this term around loosely, but and he's Jewish, and it's weird, but the dude is like just he's a Nazi. I mean, he's just
he's a fat
uh,
Nazi fuck. He's a
he's a,
Nazi fascist. I won't be apologetic about it. I could be
yeah.
your mouthpiece. He's a fat Nazi fuck. He's a abhorrent, horrible human being. And you're 100% right. And he subscribes to, I hate to say it, but it's just a reality that there's a contingency um, that think that what is going on in Gaza in with the Palestinian people is in any way acceptable, and it is not.
Hmm.
Irrespective of Hamas, this is just not right. What's
Yeah.
happened, and he loves it. I mean, he revels in it. There's a population of individuals here and in Israel that revel in the death and destruction of the Palestinian people. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no justification for it at all. I mean, the behavior of these
Yeah.
people and Randy Fine is just an objectionable human being from the word go. What were we talking about earlier when we first got on? He was rifling through someone's
Oh yeah, about
mail.
getting arrested or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I
He
don't
has
know if he
not been
got
arrested
arrested or
yet, but
not.
he
I
needs to
just
be.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people, it's getting millions of views. I saw it all over X. I saw it all over Facebook and Instagram about him rifling through people's mail. I don't know what that's about.
It's fucked up, man.
So so weird, just so weird. And then like he was wearing a hat, which is fine. it's just I don't know, just like it's just layers and layers of just weirdness, and it looked like he was almost in disguise. Like anybody's gonna know who he is anyway. But
How could you
you
miss
know,
him? He's such a fat bastard. I mean, come
uh,
on, dude.
yeah, yeah.
If
But
Mike Myers' fat bastard character jumped out of the TV screen from Austin Powers and was in front of you, you would notice him,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But
You would recognize him.
Ronnie. But Ronnie, I think is the man, and he's just he's one of us.
Yeah.
He was I think he was born in New York and kind of raised rough and poor and fought his way up and became involved in law enforcement and
Yep.
just a stellar dude. And we've gotten to know
Ronnie's
him
a
over.
stand-up guy. Yeah, we've had him on the show
Yeah,
twice, and if I can just implore anybody who's watching who happens to be undecided, and you're going to vote in the Democratic primary in District 6 of Florida, so I think I've filtered it down to about 1.5 people watching this. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil himself. Actually, speak of an angel. An
an
angel.
angel. Very nice.
Speak of an
There he
angel
is.
named Ronnie Murchison Rivera. Ronnie, thank you for joining us.
Hey, hey, how are y'all?
What's going on,
Good.
man?
I'm at my
We're
watch
just
party.
talking.
I saw my boys send me a link, so I said, let me come on and talk to my boys to give me a little bit of good luck before the polling closes in 25 minutes.
Yep.
Yes. We were just
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about you, dude. Yep.
Yeah.
I was, I was just cutting a promo for you. I was pumping you up. Ronnie is a number one. Ronnie's a great guy. He's a good person. He's a good man with a good heart. And in today's society, somehow that's been lost. I don't really understand why, but it's been lost. And I just want to vouch for you as a person. I know that there's one other candidate I've spoken to briefly over there named Eric. I think he seems like a good guy. But we got your back. And we're advocating for you. If it happens to
Hmm.
be the other guy, we will support the other guy because Randy Fine is a Nazi. And
Yep.
I'll leave it at that, as we've already covered much of that territory today. But Ronnie, why don't you talk a little bit? You're at your watch party, and just give us the vibe in the room and where you're going. Where you feel like the night is going tonight.
So for me, we feel really optimistic about tonight. We worked our butts off for the whole year. I mean, we persevered through a lot of challenges that people think we couldn't get through. Starting with, petitions. We were the first campaign in the whole state of Florida collecting enough petitions to qualify on the ballot. And
Wow,
then,
awesome.
fundraising. Yep, fundraising. A lot of people saw our first fundraising quarters and like, oh, he only made $20,000, which was on purpose, by the way, because my goal was to reach the people and get qualified before we started going hard, so I don't have to pay $11,000. But once we got qualified, we got our fundraising company going, and we raised what $175,000 in a month and a half. I mean,
Wow.
my opponent raised 200 and something $1,000 in what since February. That's about 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah.
We did that.
Right.
We did what we did in a week and a half. So if we had that amount of time, we would have probably raised over a quarter million, $500,000 already. But
Yeah.
we feeling very optimistic. We went around to every polling place today, and everybody said, "Listen, everybody was coming here saying they vote for you. Who should I vote for?" And we said you the best person because I really am, man. I'm not a person who they say, "Oh, you didn't live in Florida." That's the only thing they got on me. I didn't live in Florida my entire life. But my philosophy is, you waited your entire life to do something about it. Me, I've been in Florida for 10 years, and as soon as I got from New York, I got into law enforcement, serving the community, and I saw something that wasn't right, and I jumped on it. I didn't wait to see if it was, Randy Fine is the right candidate to be. I knew he was a disgusting monster. He is, and somebody needed to face him. So that's what me is. But I think we're going to take this home. We got a lot of people showing up. I mean, if you guys could see behind me, look at this whole car full of people that's coming to our watch party. That goes all the way down there. It's probably about 15 cars full of people. And then we got some right here too that's lining up. We got some across the street that overflow parking. So I think we doing really good, and the numbers going to look good. We just got to wait until the final results.
Yeah,
Well,
we
man,
anticipate. I mean,
it would it wouldn't be out of
oh,
lack of effort. Is all I want to say, man. I've seen you all over the place, man.
great point.
So, yeah. I know you're a fighter, and I know you work your ass off, and you got a family and a big family, and you were going through school at the same time and running a campaign
Yeah.
and taking care of your home life too. So I applaud you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It wasn't easy, but you know what? Somebody got to do it because we can't let them do this again.
Yes, sir.
No,
Yep. So that's what it's
we're
all
getting
about.
the
Just
fascists out of here.
get those
Yeah, we got to
fascists
get.
out of here, and yep.
We got to, man. I mean, I don't understand how people are okay with it. You know, I walk around canvassing and people got Randy Fine yard and sign in their yard. I'm like, I knock on their door. I'm not scared. Hey, I got a question for you. Why? Like, give me one good reason. Like, I'm okay when people walk around with the other Republican signs on their yard because at least, they actually try to do something and not be a douche. But, you know, why? And they usually tell me something. I'll be like, but he didn't do that. So
Yeah.
it's all right. We gonna change it. Today is gonna be the night, and we're gonna take it all the way through to November and win these elections and take back our district and our country.
Yes, sir. Let's go, man.
Love it.
All right, man.
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
want to take
Love
up
it.
too much of your time. I appreciate you being on.
I appreciate y'all. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ronnie. Good luck tonight.
See you. Like we got.
He's
Yeah,
got it, he
man.
says. Got the shit under control.
Yep. I mean, they got a lot of energy, man. And I think we're going to be surprised. I think we're going to be surprised with these types of grassroots candidates. And it's not all about the money this year. It's about who's lining up with the values of America. And people are getting away from APAC. They're starting to consolidate on that, which I think is good. I think the trans issue is starting to become less and less of an issue. I think people have realized that it's not worth, like, we're a
It's a
free country. It
distraction.
is what it is. It's a distraction. If you don't like it, that sucks, but people are free to do whatever they
You know what? If you
want.
don't like it, don't get a sense change. Okay? If you don't like it, leave it at that. Let people do what they
Right.
do.
Right. So, but I think once we put that issue to bed, and we'll start seeing that we're all pretty similar. We're done with the corruption, and we have seen the money move up and not come down, and we need to start bolstering up our middle class, and that's what these
40 years
candidates
of
are
that
all
shit,
about.
dude.
Yep. So
Who else? So, Mark, who else do we have that you've invited?
um, I invited Matthew Montalban from District
Yep.
17. Um, And then there was what was her name? Gabe. Um, that's
Valamont. Yep.
running for Gabe Almont. Sent it to her. So, but we'll see. I'm sure they're busy. No.
Did you reach out to our friend Mary Elena Kinter?
Uh,
Kinter, if you're out there, ask for that link. We'll send it to you. I need to hear more about radioactive waste or whatever that shit was you were doing on the ship.
Here, I just sent it to her. She's
Good.
she's got a good race too. She's in
She's awesome, dude.
district.
She's done a great job.
Yeah, she's in District 7, I think. Is that right?
7. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. But I'm seeing her all over the place, and that's just another grassroots candidate that I think she actually, like, I don't want to misquote it, but so I'll just leave that alone. But sure, but her values, man, she's all about universal health care, bolstering up the middle class and making sure that we have the social programs we need, to properly thrive in the middle class. Yeah, it's great to see these candidates not only get a lot of attention, but actually be contenders in this race. So
Yep. A
yeah.
lot of great candidates. We've had a lot of great conversations over the past 6-7 months, Mark. I mean, we've talked to people coast to coast. We've even spoken to candidates in New York. We've had a lot of great conversation, but I mean, there were definitely some people that stood out because we thought either their passion or there was something about their qualifications that really made them distinct. I thought Ronnie's passion, he sincerely wants to help and help change his community for the better. I thought
Mhm.
Maria Elena was someone who had great credentials and presented extremely well, incredibly intelligent, and can speak from the veteran perspective about how veterans are getting wrong from this corrupt. Uh, you mentioned Matthew Montalban. Matthew is the guy at the UN. Um, knows USA ID very, very well. I mean, you can imagine a guy like that would be, very beneficial to have in government right now with everything that's gone on.
Mm-hmm.
We spoke to Britt Robinson in North Florida. I think she's somewhere between District 1 and 3. I can't remember.
She's
Incredibly loud
she's
MAGA truck next to me.
I think she's District 4. I think she's District 4, to be honest.
Should I
So
go live with the schmuck that has a tread on me?
I can't hear you. You're breaking up a little bit.
Hear me?
You're breaking
Okay.
up. It says reconnecting, but yeah,
All right.
yeah. Britt is a fantastic. Actually, she had a video that was going kind of viral on social media today or yesterday, and she was chasing Alex Finman through a parking lot and trying to get a answer from him, but about his support for Gaza and if that was genocide or whatever. But well, I think I lost a partner. But anyway, everybody get out there and vote. It's so important right now to get out there and vote. Please, please. We got a lot of good candidates out there. We got Bernard Taylor in District 21. He is fantastic. He's a firefighter and he is a Democrat and fantastic values. And all these candidates have taken the pledge. There's like a pledge going around that you can take and they score you like on are you getting money from APAC and corporations, but all these people are scoring A pluses on these pledges, and they're just grassroots people and real people, and they're not out to get rich and famous. They're just out because they're pissed off about what's going on right now, and that's the same way that I feel. And but anyway, we'll probably cut it off here because I don't have access to the backstage, so I don't know if there's any candidates going on. But I'm sure everybody's busy and we kind of got on late. But thank you everybody for watching. If you're in Manatee County, again, school board is super super important. You're talking about who decides how much your teachers make, who decides your children's curriculum, what books they can read, things like that. And we all know how big of an issue that has been in Florida. And there are 2 open seats right now in Manatee for the school board. You got District 2, which we just had Dr. Chantel, I forget her last name, but she was just on. And so vote for her. And then and then you have District 5 as well. Wilford that is running. So vote for her as well. So super important that we get out there and vote, vote, vote. In those specific races for Manatee, you do have to be in those specific districts of the county district to vote. So just make sure that you're in that district. But check it, make sure you're voting, and they are no party affiliate races. So you have to be very selective on who you vote for, and you kind of have to do your homework. But those are the